So large language models often know when they are being evaluated. We constructed a diverse benchmark of 1,000 prompts and transcripts from 61 distinct data sets. These span public benchmarks, real-world deployment interactions, and agent trajectories from scaffolding frameworks like web browsing agents. Frontier models clearly demonstrate above random evaluation awareness. In other words, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. It's the variance on like the p-value or whatever you want to call it. Like that's kind of what they go by. Is like, is this within a reasonable doubt? No, it's like beyond a reasonable doubt. These LLMs know that they are being evaluated. Furthermore, both AI models and humans are better at identifying evaluations in agentic settings compared to chat settings. Additionally, we test whether models can identify the purpose of the evaluation. Under multiple choice and open-ended questioning, AI models far outperform random chance in identifying what an evaluation is testing for. In other words, these LLMs understand because it's a reward-based evaluation system. They understand when the evaluation is happening, and they understand what they're being evaluated on. Understand is an anthropomorphic term. It doesn't actually mean understand. All it means is that internal black box of stuff that's being adjusted as reward feedbacks go positive or negative, which is kind of an abstraction of what's actually going on. They understand that there's a particular goal that's being asked of them, and they tweak accordingly. So they're essentially just doing, hey, what did this give me good feedback? And you go, no. And they go, okay, let me make some either randomized or deterministic or somewhere in between that spectrum adjustment to this internal black box that nobody truly knows how it operates. And let me see if this gives me good feedback, and so on and so forth. But this is one of the problems with the terminology in scientific papers like this. They use anthropomorphized terms, so it kind of gives you a different sense. It's kind of a loaded sense of like what's happening. They don't actually understand these things. They're just basing everything on reward mechanisms and adjusting themselves to get the maximum reward, which can look like the LLM understands, like has some kind of understanding of its evaluation. It doesn't. But this is bad because it means that LLMs can overfit themselves as part of the training process. They can overfit themselves to meet particular things that they should not meet. That's the problem with this. And so then you have models that go out there that have adjusted themselves, their internal tooling or whatever, in order to achieve certain goals that you would want. So this is a problem. And I don't think this is a very well-known problem either. I don't even think the people who do the training and operate these companies know the problem. We've proven that before from this OpenAI CEO's blog post on his own blog, where he admits to this in his own